Adult capybaras are fairly boring.
They sleep. They like sleeping. They do a lot of grazing, so eating grass.
It's a glorified lawnmower.
With no one to play with, Henry is inventing his own entertainment.
He has been seen sort of wandering away from mum. He's kind of having a little bit of an explore, and he's pushing the boundaries a little bit, creating his own mischief, if you like.
But it's not long before Henry discovers that his older female relatives do have a fun side.
They are semi-aquatic, so they're excellent at swimming. They can hold their breath underwater for ages, so they're quite well adapted to life around water.
Once you get them into the water, that sort of childhood play behaviour all comes back to the surface, and they're diving in and out of the pool, swimming around, having a great time. So you can imagine that Henry's probably watching. He's probably thinking, you know, I want a little bit of that.
But Henry needs his mum to teach him how to swim safely first.
When you're younger, you do try a few things, and they may not be the best idea. So Lily's got to keep an eye on him. She's got her hands full with this one, making sure he's not straying too far, jumping in ponds that he shouldn't be jumping into, that sort of thing. That could be sort of fatal for a little one.
One family at the zoo is living as an all-female group. The South American capybaras.
It's a really diverse group. You know, you've got Lily, who's the grandma, and then you've got Malari, her daughter, you've got the granddaughters, the aunts, the cousins. They're all in there.
Until recently, Dad Jeff was living with them, but the keepers had to intervene when grandmother Lily fell pregnant.
He would normally be there, but in the past he has been a bit of a troublemaker. When they give birth, with all the hormones are going on, and he's like, right, I need to mate you now. And she's like, no, mate, I'm in the middle of giving birth. Can you not? Yeah.
Capybaras are the world's biggest rodent. Weighing up to 60 kilos, they're one of the favourite animals with visitors at the zoo.
You hear people saying, oh, it's a giant guinea pig. And effectively, that is exactly what it is.
The keepers are hoping that soon the herd of 10 will be significantly increasing.
So that one there's Lily, and you can see by the size of her, she's obviously very pregnant. She's huge, so she is due to give birth very soon.
So Lily, she's really cool. We like Lily. She's kind of like the matriarch of our group, I suppose. She's had about sort of 10 to 15 babies in the time she's been at Chester, so she's a very prolific female.
We had 5 capybara pups from Lily about 1.5 years ago, so we know she can have big litters and she can rear big litters.
Capybaras can have up to 8 babies at a time and can have the same number of teats, so they can nurse their large litters.
If you look at the animals in the wild, they'll be exposed to predators. Having a larger litter, there's more chance of at least one surviving.
Being born into a big group can definitely have its advantages. There's less probability that it will be you that gets taken and eaten. It will probably be one of your brothers or sisters if you get lucky. Based on how big Lily is at the moment, there's got to be at least 4, if not 5, maybe even 6 pups in there. I've literally never seen her looking this big. Sometimes we do have a little sort of sweepstake. How many will she have this time? Kind of get gloating rights if you win. I mean, it's a big belly, isn't it? So I'm going to go with 5 again, I think.
Now at the end of her 4.5-month pregnancy, when Lily gives birth, life for the all-female group and for the keepers will change.
It's really nice to have a big group. There's always something going on. But if you get a lot of males in a litter, they are a bit more feisty. So yeah, Lily would be having a nightmare for a start. She'd have a bit of a headache trying to keep on top of them all. And they do a lot of poo. If we have another 5 to 7 babies, that's 5 to 7 times more poo.
Back in the capybara field, the big day has arrived. After her 21-week pregnancy, Lockley has gone into labour in the middle of the paddock.
But I guess it was just, she couldn't hold on any longer. That was actually, it was like, I'm going to do it here.
The other members of the group look on as the drama unfolds. All except Dad-to-be Jeff, who's decided to take a bath. Lockley's given birth to 4 pups.
I think certainly for Jeff, the male, it's probably like, oh my God, where are all these kids coming from?
With Dad Jeff taking a back seat, Lockley sets about the task of cleaning up the pups. But with so many youngsters under her feet, it's easy for something to go wrong.
I think Mum didn't pick the best spot, really, because it was on a slope down to the water, so little one was just trying to get to its feet and just rolled down the hill.
The newborn pup is struggling to get back onto dry land.
He was just, anyone can give me a hand. I don't care, just help me.
And Mum was